Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Two Restless Retirees. This might be, at least for me, one of the most emotional places we've ever been. We are at the Flight 93 Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. First thing we see is this. It's kind of an overview, it looks like.
So we're here.
Okay.
We can walk over to the visitor center,
Okay.
and then there's a trail that goes down along here, and this is the actual crash site.
Okay. All right, let's start walking. It's very peaceful and very beautiful up here. So on the sidewalk, we have a timeline. This is the first one. It says 8:46 and 30 seconds a.m. the first World Trade Center. World Trade Center 1 was hit by Flight 11. We walk a little further. 9:03:02, 2 World Trade Center, hit by Flight 175. (9:37 a.m.) Pentagon, American Airlines Flight 77. Common field one day. The pathway we just walked up was the actual flight path of Flight 93. And the story is told beautifully inside the visitor center, which with a lot of copyrighted material we are not allowed to film in there, but for sure go in. And I'll try to find some videos of the interior and link it here. But in the meantime, let's take a little bit more of a walk and we'll maybe go down to where the actual crash site is. So let's do that.
A few people and a large boulder there at the crash site.
So as you can see, we just left the visitor center and we walked the sidewalk. Oh, maybe we can. We walked the sidewalk that was the flight path. Inside the visitor center, there is no filming because there's a lot of copyrighted materials, like news reports, things like that. And so that's totally understandable. I did ask at the desk if we could film this as a National Park Service place, and the gentleman said there was no problem with my videoing and putting it on YouTube. I made sure I was clear about that. He did not say I needed a permit. In fact, quite the opposite. He said people come here all the time and video. So I hope that's the case, because this is a place really, really worth coming for you if you haven't been here. And even if you do remember what happened that day, or you don't remember because you weren't here, it is definitely worth the trip to come and see what some ordinary citizens did to save a lot more people. It wasn't just those few men that made the decision to storm the cockpit. It was the entire passengers group that voted, yes, let's do this. So they were all heroes. All of them were awarded posthumously the Congressional Medal of Honor. A special one was struck for them, and they were given to their families. It's a very moving exhibit. and this is a very moving place. It's very peaceful and definitely worth coming. So we'll be at the memorial garden here in just a minute, and we'll see what's there. So we've gotten down here. You can walk down, but we were able to drive down. So the Memorial Plaza, which is the Wall of Names, and the crash site are here.
The area between the walkway and the boulder is the debris field. And the final resting places for the 40 people that were killed on this flight is the debris field and the impact crater. So there's it's not like there's a path over to the boulder.
They kind of keep you away.
Yeah.
You can see there's no actual way to go over there. Not easily, not for people. So this is as beautiful a final resting place as you could ask for under these terribly unfortunate circumstances. Even though this is a little bit of a walk, there's plenty of places to stop and sit along the way. If you need to rest, you can. If you need just some time to reflect, you can totally do that too. It's a place that offers that. So. This is the Tower of Voices. Not quite sure what to expect up here, but let's take a look at what the sign says. Monument, 93 feet tall musical instrument. Tower of Voices marks the gateway to and from this expansive living memorial landscape. 40 chimes represent the voices of the 40 courageous passengers and crew members who took a vote to come together and fight terrorism. The morning of September 11, 2001. Music of the Chimes is a living tribute to these 40 men and women, many whose last messages to loved ones were through telephone calls and recorded voice messages. There are no other wind chime towers in the world like the Tower Voices. Tower Voices contains aluminum tubular chimes which create music when the wind blows through the concrete tower, which is 93 feet tall and 15 feet in diameter. Tower Voices chimes are activated solely by the wind. 5 chimes hang from each of the 8 tower columns. Musical notes create both harmony and dissonance with the surrounding chimes, representing the voices of the passengers and crew members who gave up their lives. So this is where we're going to end this video. If you have a chance, please come here. Please come and remember, be grateful, and hug your kids a little tighter. What these people did was
Selfless.
so selfless. So, thank you so much for joining us. Have a beautiful day.